Hey everybody, welcome back to RERole. We're finishing up the Mashira story in our Daggerheart campaign with the world full of Clanks. This is episode 4 in a 4-part story, not a one-shot because it's 4 parts. Right. Thank you. Yes. Now, before we get going, I just wanted to say that it really helps the channel. If you guys like what you're seeing, then go ahead and subscribe. And I'm going to make it real easy for you. All you got to do is click this thing right here. Just click it.
Click it. Come on.
Click it.
Just click it.
You didn't pause the video, did you?
Are you scared?
Yeah, come on.
Can't do it?
We know
Come on.
Too weak.
Is this hard? Come on, guys.
One of the reflexes for it?
Seriously?
Click it.
Come on. All right, fine. I'll make it easy for you. Can you click it now? Oh, it started over. Well,
you just touched
click
you
it. Click it again.
Right.
Yeah. Last week, our group, the 3 remaining from the original 5, completed what they were told was the final trial for their world's survival. They traversed tunnels filled with rooms that, upon further reflection, may have been the creator's personal living quarters. They searched for battery packs while evading sentinels, then used said packs to activate the continuum engine. At least that's what they'd been told they would do. Instead, they have awoken something terrible. The creator, or at least a grotesque, half-flesh, half-robot version of him, used their codes to reawake himself from the tomb. As you guys stand here, the lights have re-emerged. They're still red, but it highlights what is standing in front of this tomb before you. He's easily 12 feet tall, the size of a giant, though he said he was human. You don't know what a human is. Maybe they're this tall. His flesh is stretched and mangled, but his body looks immensely powerful. Strangely enough, if you all remember, your now deceased party member, Krakus 8.1, had been working on a newest iteration of the creator. He'd only been half done, and the small trinket was just a mess of wires and odd limbs. This thing standing before you looks eerily similar. Seems that your friend had truly, finally, depicted the creator accurately. And tonight, we jump right back in from the exact spot as the creator extends his massive arms out to the sides.
500 years. I knew it would take 500 years for my creations to evolve to the levels of powers needed. Funny how close you truly were. With your codes, the engine could be reset. Instead, I will use them to power a portal to transfer me back to my realm. And upon my return, I will burn their land anew to make them pay for what they've done. But first, I must tie up the final loose ends.
He takes a step forward and initiates battle. Okay.
You know, if I had a reference for organic life, this would probably be horrifying, but it does nothing to me as I am a robot.
Yeah.
Just blank
Yes.
stare.
Yep.
Yes. Now, a few things before we start. I'll give you the layout of the room and what's going on, but first, each of you has a countdown die of 4 that's a secret one. That's currently at 4, and I'll keep track of it. There's also a countdown dice of 8 starting that you also don't know what it does. Aside from that, the room is very large. You could get very far away from this thing if you tried. There's the tomb, there's the wall that is the engine itself. It's like an array of circuits. And then there's these 4 sentinels that have collapsed. Let's say like somewhat towards one side, but you could get behind them for cover. They're not that big, but you probably could if you tried. Maybe not you, Artie. Other than that, that's it. And
wait,
it is time. Yes.
The creatine in the center of the room.
The what? Oh, yes, he is. Yes. He's in the center of the room, standing right in front of the tomb.
Okay. And so we're at the far wall then. So
Yeah.
we start this very far.
Yes, you are very far from him. And he is initiating combat by running towards you. He's gonna... Yeah, that's true. So he's gonna... actually, you know what? Yeah, he's gonna spend a fear And then I'm gonna roll to get close to you guys. Because I have to go that far distance. And that is a 21, so that definitely succeeds. Yeah, this massive thing starts running towards you. And as he does, his hand, much like those robots you fought earlier, the wires start to shift and change into this barbed whip. And when he gets in close range of you, he lashes out at you, Artie, first. Because he has Relentless. Or not Relentless. Well, he does have Relentless. So I can highlight him again.
Know.
Yes, you already know right off the bat.
You definitely wouldn't have figured that out quickly.
Yeah.
What's
That is a 13 to hit.
It takes
A
multiple
13
actions.
to hit?
Mm-hmm.
That does hit.
Yes. All right.
I'm the size of a fridge. Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
It is 17 physical damage from this barbed whip.
17 physical damage as you guys hear this just crack as it just kind of goes off the top of Artie. Huh! That's all just mark and armor.
Okay, and now it is your turn. By the way, the countdown dice of 8 has triggered twice. I wonder what its trigger is.
So the spotlight's back to us, and he is within close range of all of us.
Yes.
I am going to say, Artie, it's time. Make some space.
Can do.
And I'm going to initiate a tag team.
Nice.
So as I do this, I'm going to, so like before technically initiating it, I'm going to switch one of my, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch one of my things out. I just have to be specific about which one. And the one I'm pulling out is 0 cost, so it's actually not gonna cost me.
And I will say, full transparency, since you're doing a tag team, both of your D4 dice have triggered once.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to switch out. I can't do that one. Damn, I didn't realize how important all of these fucking things are. All right, I'm gonna switch out this one, and as I'm switching out Bone Touched, I'm going, and I'm going to bring in Deft Maneuvers for free. So once per rest, I can mark a stress to sprint anywhere within far range without making an agility roll to get there. So as I initiate this, Artie rushes at him. I'm going to just like run behind Artie so I'm obscured and then break out around him. So just like, you know, Naruto style sprinting on the blades. I'm going to kind of almost like start skating across the ground, and I'm going to circle around so that I'm flanking. And as I do so, I'm going to use my signature move. So as a part of that, I get to make an attack at the end of it with a +1 bonus on the attack roll. Then I'm going to use my signature move ability. And so I will kind of slide on my feet like I'm skating, almost like hockey stop. And I'm going to go down with like almost into quadruped. So my hands are braced into the ground, and my face is going to look at him, and the 4 quadrants of my face are going to retract and open as this long barrel of like a sniper rifle of a gun is going to extend out from the middle of my face, and my monocle is going to slide on top of it like a sight. And I am going to fire my once per session attack. Sorry, it's once per rest, actually. And so since it's a part of the tag team, I am going to get a D20 as my hope die because of Tactician. And I think that is all of my things.
Very nice.
And I get a +1 to the attack because of...
Your signature move?
Yeah. No, because of Deft Maneuvers.
Oh, Deft Maneuvers, that's right.
Actually... So I'm going to switch out Tactician instead because signature move already gives me a D20 as my hope die, so that's redundant. So I'll switch out Tactician for deft maneuvers instead of bone touch, just for
Okay.
transparency. All right.
What did I got a 15 with hope, but I still have a rally die I can add to that if need.
I got a 24 with fear.
I'm max on hope. How are you doing?
I got 1 because I just used 3 of it.
Oh, that's right for tag team. You know what? We'll take mine. I'll use my rally die now.
You bastard.
It was nice. I don't. I mean, it's higher than average, I guess. That does bump
I'll
me
be
up
the judge of that.
20
20 with hope.
with hope. That hits.
Huzzah!
Good call, Travis. Good call.
You bastard.
But now my rally die's gone. But that's all right. I just spent it immediately. And
Yeah.
As this sniper rifle comes out, you'll see Artie just kink the 2 hoses to his nozzles, as you'll just kind of watch him just build and build and build as Artie just comes in, slams the nozzles into this thing's chest. Because it can actually reach pretty well. As they'll just click in, just making space. As he will blast them off as I use power push
Nice.
to launch him into the air to essentially skeet shoot.
Yes.
Pull.
Amazing.
Amazing.
This is my favorite maneuver.
All right. So that is a lot of dice. Let me see.
You got some rolling to do.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my first half was pretty good. No, I got
Still
23
looking at it.
magic damage, and he's blasted back to far range.
Okay. $23 from you.
And you have you can use a D12 as well because we have that magic dust.
I didn't use my weapon attack.
I'll use the D12.
I was gonna say Archie can.
What type of damage was that, Artie?
That was magic.
You bastard.
Yeah. I guess we get to pick which one it is
We do,
for the
so-
total damage. So we'll pick magic since you just said you bastard.
Yeah.
Thank God it was magic.
Make sure I got
Colby,
it.
you have a tell.
You bastard.
I feel like I'm missing something. But that was 55 points of damage.
All right. So that is 78. That's fast
78
math.
magic. Nice.
78 magic damage as this thing gets pushed super back. And then Archie, what were you doing? What was your actual flavor of attack?
So it just the sniper comes out of his face and basically just energy starts to pull from his limbs and from his spark, pulling from this new battery that he has installed, and it's just gonna launch this explosion of red energy.
Okay.
Out of this thing channeled directly from his core.
Yeah. So Artie throws him back, and then the moment he is about to steady himself, that hits him too and sends him to the ground. He takes 78 damage. That is severe. Now, you all notice when that happens. He hits the ground, takes this damage. You split open some of his it's all grotesque and weirdly shaped anyway, but you see red light like a magnet pour out of him and slam into this engine that had lost its light, and now it lights back up with one light. I'm going to immediately spend a fear to bring it back to me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This,
I guess.
yeah, he's going to stand up. He's going to turn to you, Archie. Are you far from him or are you very far now?
Would I be
Archibald.
allowed to switch, I guess maybe not, switch out my thing after the attack? Switch my thing back out?
Yeah, you just have to spin the stress. Yeah, you can do it any time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will do that just so. I'm going to spend just one stress, actually. I'm going to switch my kid a little bit here.
Are you very far from him? Because you moved to far range and then he got pushed to far. Okay.
Well, no, because I was kind of on the other side of him. I assume you pushed him like kind of at an angle, so you're not directly on top of me, because I was trying to flank him.
Yeah. I launched.
So I would say we're like a equilateral triangle. We're all far from each other.
He's going to turn to you, and his whip, basically, an arrowhead appears on the end of it, and he holds his arm out and shoots this crossbow essentially at you. 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Yes. 18 physical damage.
Yeah,
I believe.
That's minor.
Okay.
So I will. I'm actually just gonna take the health.
Okay. I'm going to spotlight myself again, spin another fear, and go my free distance of up to close to Jinx. And that crossbow turns back into a barbed whip, and he's going to fling it at you. That is a 13 to hit.
Misses.
Ah! All right. It is back to you guys.
That was a long move then, because he was very far from her.
He was far. He got pushed back to far range from Artie, and she was standing next to Artie.
Okay.
So he got
far?
up to close. Yeah, he moved up to close, and then he has close range on that barbed whip.
Sorry to make it complicated. He is relative to me far still.
Oh, he'd probably be... Yeah, if it was a triangle, yes. He's far.
Okay.
And now it's back to you guys.
So he's just within close of us. He's not within melee.
Correct.
My gun's going to retract back into my face and it's going to close.
Dope.
Not an action, just so people know. Just gun mode the whole
Just
time.
so we know what to visualize.
Yeah.
Jinx wants to attack him, but she is trying to be a good rogue and not let her emotions get the better of her. So she wants to be sneaky about this. Because I would say I guess that wouldn't work because he just attacked me, so he knows where I am. So I was gonna say that she would have been like trying to like sneak into some shadows while he was distracted by these other two doing their thing, but then he attacked her, so he knows where she is. Because I need so for you guys to know, to get sneak attack, I either need to be cloaked, which means that I'm hidden, or an ally needs to be within melee range of my target. So I don't know what to do here.
You can just wait until
In that
Artie.
case,
Yeah.
let me help you.
Yeah.
Can I do a tag team? How do tag teams work?
Yeah.
You can initiate one per session.
Okay.
And it's
So-
3 hope.
It's
If
pretty
you
hope.
initiate it with me, it's only 2 hope.
That's true.
Because
Can
of
you
my
get
thing,
into
but
melee range right now?
I'd have to roll for it, and I don't really know how that works. I could roll for
true.
it first.
You can roll for
Yeah.
If
it.
I fail, it would go back to him, though. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
I'll,
So you could just spend the extra. hope.
Ideally with
I'll
fear,
use
too.
I have the hope. So I'll use 3 hope to initiate a tag team with Artie and say
You guys are just going to take him out with tag teams.
and
I
say
love it. I love it.
He's happy about it. He doesn't even care. It's fine.
Artie, run the sneak attack.
You got it. Hey,
And I give you a bunch of
Dickman.
weird hand gestures
Oh, we're
and
doing-
things like what you did earlier.
As
So Archie
my
knows
as my
what's
face
happening.
closes, I'm gonna say those still don't mean anything.
As Artie is going to move into close and start swinging his nozzles as he just whips one over to the guy. As we both
Yeah. So you both roll to
Roll.
attack.
So
You're gonna.
are you in? Because I need you in melee so that I can do all the things that I want to do.
Yeah, I'll pull him into melee if we hit.
So my daggers are out. Wait, so that is.
Oh yeah, we get to roll and we get to choose which one we take.
Yep.
Okay. Come on.
And
Ooh.
I think I'm going to spend a hope. Since we are doing a lot of teamwork, I'm going to put on my military experience.
Nice.
Oh, I hope you rolled well because I didn't. With my military experience, that is going to be an 11 with hope.
Ooh.
I rolled a 17 with hope, but let me double check that there wasn't anything else that I add to that.
Is that just dice?
Those were I got 12 with the dice, and then I add +5.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So 17 with hope.
You bastard. That hits.
Yay! So all right,
Hey.
as he starts to retract that whip, just this nozzle will come in and hook him as the a shimmer of dust comes off as Artie added the D12 from the mythic dust, and as it hooks in, just Artie will just kind of see the tank treads just slant out as just the ground starts to grind as Artie just rips this guy towards him as he gets pulled directly into melee range with Artie.
Okay. Nice.
As you're doing that, you're like the distraction, so I can furtively like zoom around, and I've got both the dagger hands flipped, and quietly to herself, she says, "This is for Krakus and GR8," and she just like Achilles heels him
Nice.
with her dagger. And I
Okay.
get to roll so many dice.
Do it.
Beauty of it.
It's 5d8 for the weapon, and then it's 4d6 for sneak attack.
Amazing.
Nice.
And I'm
Wow.
also going to use that d12.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
So
Very good.
again,
Big number. Big number. Good.
minutes to do
Big
my
number
math.
fun. Big
We
number,
Big
like
number
number
fun.
fun.
Lots of dice fun. Listen to that.
That's a nice
Good
sound.
ASMR.
Ooh,
Travis here's is less impressive.
I use way less.
But he's got the wood.
Long audio
you
pause.
actually you remember that.
phrasing.
Don't edit that out of the Spotify episode.
Yep, and that D12.
I swear, if you guys.
Man, level 8, there's so many things to remember.
I know.
I'm looking
Oh,
at all my
so-
abilities, and I'm like, fuck, I could have done this. I should have done that. This thing would've
Especially
worked
when you
here.
haven't like naturally leveled up this character and like gained them as you go.
Yeah, right.
Just, like,
I
start
wasn't
with
comfortable with the
everything.
base stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got 34 physical damage for that. one.
34. Physical.
51 physical.
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 That is 85 physical damage, but unfortunately for you guys, he has Fire Spite plate armor. It's a passive that reduces this damage by 2d10
Yeah, because he's
physical
a bitch.
damage. That is
That's a
true.
really good point. That's a really good point about him being a bitch.
Actually, that's what
Which
Jig says as she
is-
slices him. She says, "You're a bitch."
Minus 14. Guess what? Oh, we got to do mental math. That's still severe damage. It was
Huzzah!
71.
severe damage.
Now, you guys do you want to flavor it all, or do you want me to narrate it? He's still alive. That made
Yeah,
it sound like he died.
we kind of did. Just pulled
Yeah.
in and just pulled in for big cuts.
Yes. And as you do that, literally you go for his Achilles heel. You pull him in, nail it. Jinx, you slice one of his heels. He goes down to a knee, and you see orange light pull out of this and slam into the engine, as 2 lights are now on there. And that was with hope,
Nice.
but I'm bringing it back to me.
Oh,
Spinning a fear.
You're a bitch too.
Yes, that is correct. And with that, he is going to immediately turn around to you, Jinx, who just hit him, and swing its whip at you.
She just glares at him as he's doing this.
That's a 14?
That misses.
Dang it. Well, shoot, I'll spend my... No, I'm out. Back to you.
Get him, boys.
I'm gonna attempt to try to get closer.
Okay. Oh,
Actually, if you got something, you can do your
spend
thing.
a quick stress to as you just watch the carbonation start to build as he's turned his back to Artie as just an explosion, just a soda stream shoots out and pushes him back to very close range.
Nice.
And I mark a stress to do this. And he takes... Ta-da-da-da. It's pretty good damage. Takes 19 magic damage.
All right, that is minor. He does take damage. No light escapes him this time.
He
Was
is
that with hope or
still
fear?
within.
Oh, you didn't have to make a roll, it's just stress.
Yeah, it's just stress.
Okay.
As long
He's
as
still within far range of me.
Yeah, likely, yes, because it was back to very close.
And he's out of my melee because you blasted him back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Away from us.
I'm going to just move my 30 feet, like within close range. So now that I move close distance, so that I'm within close range of him. Yes.
Yes.
Very good. Does anybody have anything special that they want to do? Otherwise, I'm just going to shoot this motherfucker with my hands.
I think I'm good so far. I did a little
this
thing there.
side's just another attack, so go for it.
I'm going to shoot this motherfucker with my hands.
Go
it.
for it.
Fair, that's fair.
Hum.
I think it's time for you to crit.
No way. No way that just happened.
She did it.
She's
done it.
God.
What'd you
Oh
say?
I'm no
my.
longer a jinx.
2 4s.
Hey!
Amazing.
It's not high, but it's a crit.
No,
crit.
of course.
crit
yeah.
is a crit.
I've tricked the system, is what I've done.
I'm magic.
Okay. I will clear a stress and gain a hope. And I will just, so as he's attacking and engage with the party, I'm just going to slowly start walking towards him as my face finishes closing. And I'll just bring both hands out from behind my back and just start shooting one at a time.
Okay.
Just peppering this guy.
So cool.
They've both got like 3 barrels, and they sort of like, they fire and then they slowly turn, and then they fire and then they like are reloading themselves with the other.
Nice.
Okay, so they are.
He taught me that he could do that.
So cool. Five is such a high proficiency. It's not even the max. Big numbers, big fun. I'm going to mark that stress to increase one of the damage die to its max using Versatile Fighter,
Very nice.
which I have forgotten to do up until this point. And I'm going to use my powder on this one again. So I'll add a D12 to that. Does the D12 count in the crit?
No.
Great. So
You're too powerful.
You made us like this.
You are a creation of my own doing.
wait, holy shit. Okay. This is going to be a big number.
Yeah.
I probably didn't need to use that. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. I'm going into the Mind Palace to do basic arithmetic. Vamp for time.
Dun, 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 dun,
That's so much worse.
Yeah.
You started talking when I was doing my big math, and I had to start over.
I write it down. I have to
my
write it
numbers.
down and do
I
it.
gotta start over again.
Aren't high.
84 damage.
Yeah, that's severe.
Big number.
This
Big number
man
go
just got flown
physical.
back, heel sliced, knees on the ground, and then just starts getting peppered. That's probably not the right word. These are heavy
Pummeled.
shots. Just pummeled. There you go. Yeah, as it is like moving, falling. It falls down to a forearm, and it is not looking good. There are wires everywhere, and you see 2 more lights. 2 of the ones that are remaining. I can't remember the colors I said. Shoot out from him and slam into the wall. And there's only one left remaining that I'm gonna say is blue. Blue. I haven't said blue yet, have I?
Blue is Artie's. You haven't said blue yet.
Blue is remaining.
So
This thing looks
purple and
awful.
yellow left.
Looks awful. And you know what the best part of this is? I don't have any fear to take it back from you guys.
Oh, that's true. We can just keep going.
What's crazy about that is I got a hope off of that, which puts
Yeah.
me at 3 hope.
No.
Which means that with my camaraderie feature, I can immediately start another tag team.
Hey!
Amazing.
Jinx, would you join me?
Absolutely.
Start putting my dice away.
I'm going to say,
just kidding.
Jinx, nobody's holding you back now.
No one could.
You said you were going to kill him.
Ooh, and
me.
while you guys are preparing your attack, as starts to look up, he'll just get a soda stream, just
Yes.
distract him and give you guys one of you advantage.
Hell yeah. Probably should give it to her.
All
Will,
right.
what is this formation called between Archie and Jinx? What have we practiced?
It's much to Archie's chagrin, but it has become known as bullet hell. It's just knives and bullets. Good luck dodging. I think you can use abilities also, we've determined. I don't know if that's technically by the rule book, but we've always done it. So if you
It's
want to do
just-
your
as
blade
long as it's
storm or
action.
whatever.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah. Any
my-
domain card, anything like that.
Okay. So my rain of blades is a spell,
Which is fine. That's an
Yeah.
action. You can use
Yeah.
but can I
Just gotta roll it.
use sneak attack on that though?
Are you in melee?
it. What does sneak attack say?
Well, I'm
Artie's
if
still in melee.
I
Yeah.
pushed
Yeah.
it very.
Yeah.
Artie
pushed
could
him.
take a step forward and then we could do it.
Yeah,
He doesn't need to make an action to do that.
true. I
True.
could just slide in.
He did just-
I could just slide in with my
He
soda
just
stream.
narrated himself as doing it anyway. Yeah, it kind of
Yeah,
works.
that's true. Yeah. Go for
well,
it.
in that case, I'm just gonna do my regular attack. 'Cause that's gonna be probably more.
Yeah. Do it.
Good.
Um,
And Artie
and-
gave you advantage, which is important. Because I rolled like dog shit with a d20.
Mmm.
That's because I didn't say what I needed to say. I didn't say the thing before you rolled again.
It's true.
What
it's true.
is what do I do with advantage?
Add a D6
A D6.
to your duality dice.
I want you to know I rolled a 2 and a 3. And the 2
The
was
I think
my
that was my
worst
very first roll of
roll.
the session.
I'm
So
going
was
to
it-
use my rally die because why not? It's still bad. I rolled a 2 on that.
Okay, I rolled really well.
Okay, thank God.
Um,
Mine was a 13 total with everything I've got and a d20 and a d8 added.
so with the advantage, wait, is that a 9 or a 6? That's a 9. Math.
This isn't even the big numbers yet.
Yeah.
It's only 2 dice. Is 21,
Carry the 4. Carry the
26.
Okay.
Hit
Is it with hope or fear?
It's with fear.
Oh
And you
no,
know what?
he's got a fear.
It's
Oh,
not
no,
an
you have
insta kill.
one fear.
There's more than 1 HP left. You guys have to roll.
Yeah. Also, don't forget, 'cause
Oh,
it's a tag.
I
you
will.
get 2.
Yes.
Yeah. I just wanted to see it again.
Enjoy those fear in hell.
Okay, so
Creator.
And I get the D12 again for my second use of the dust that is now this last slice, like the rest of the dust dissipates from my blade. 1, 2, 3,
as Creatinor is about to get destroyed. Just
Creatinor.
it's sweet.
Oh, not as good as last time, but still good.
That is a... I'll mark a stress to bump that up. 44 from me.
What type?
Physical.
I can see
52 physical
numbers
damage.
scrolling.
Ooh, 44 and 52.
Okay, that is 96 minus 14, which is severe. Tell me how you guys would like to kill the creator.
Oh, with pleasure.
Give us that
I think
picture
Artie
of
should
that-
be involved in this, even though it was a tag team technically between the two of us. I
Yeah.
think it flavor-wise, it should be
I agree.
be everyone.
You ever see that picture of like that guy squirting that dog with the hose?
I can imagine.
Which
I
one?
can imagine it. Yeah.
No, I think it was like a WikiHow article or something. Just like the dog just. That's kind of what I imagine.
Travis,
Just-
this might shock you, but no. I haven't seen that picture from
WikiHow
WikiHow of the guy spraying the dog with a hose.
it's popular. It's-
No.
I guess
Is it?
to me.
Yeah. So basically, I guess to
That's what
answer your
he's
question,
doing.
Colby, the culmination of all of this incredible story you've told is that picture from WikiHow of a guy spraying a dog with a hose.
I'm gonna put it on the screen in this empty square here.
Oh, yeah. That's good. So I still don't know what it looks like, but I guess they will be able to. And also probably we won't do that if it's copywritten.
True.
Anyway.
True. It's wiki.
Flash it.
It's free.
Pause real quick.
So
Yeah.
I think like at least what
Subtle.
happens
Mhm.
what happens on the outside from Archibald's standpoint is much of the same, where he's going to start to like break it. So he was just walking slowly, shooting. At this point, he's going to start to sprint so that he and Jinx kind of circle around this thing, giving it no way to kind of keep tabs on where all of the projectiles are coming from. But as he's shooting and running sideways, the 3 barrels, as each one fires, like the first shot's going to ring out, and in his mind, there's going to be a flash of Krakus, and then the barrel's going to shift, and the second shot's going to fire out, and there's going to be a flash in his mind of GR, and then the barrel's going to shift, and there's going to be a third shot, and there's going to be a flash in his mind of Queen Aurora, who he had sort of dedicated his life to up until this point. And that is going to be his experience as he's just punching holes in this thing.
Amazing. Jinx, Artie. Well, we already got Artie spraying the dog.
Well, as if Jinx is gonna go a lot more melee on this guy, as this spraying is going on, as the hole starts getting punched, so he goes up to defend himself. You'll just see Artie's arms just kind of scoop up and pull his arms back, so he's just kind of like pulled back.
God,
So
a full Nelson by a fucking Coke machine. Incredible.
Oh my gosh. This 12-foot monster just.
he's
Yeah.
head back over a fridge, leaving
Amazing.
him wide open.
And Jinx takes her opportunity in that moment. And she moves in quickly. And kind of through her shorter years of experience, but her years of experience, even though this is a creature that she hasn't really seen, she can figure out where the weak spots are. And her hands are just a flurry. Like you don't see the daggers anymore. She is just it's a rain of blades. She is just stabbing and stabbing and letting all of the emotion and the trauma of the last hour spill
Yes.
out in this, and she is making no sounds. She is totally silent, but you can see those who are across from her. So Archie would probably see this kind of like around the behemoth. Her eyes are just on, so her digital screen is lit up. It's purple and yellow, the colors that Krakus and GR had chosen or were given. And she has, it's like the crying anime eyes, where
Mhm.
it's just like the tears are just like digitized tears going off of her eyeballs and like kind of pooling in the bottom of the screen. It's just this like digital screen kind
Yeah.
of filling up with water.
Incredible.
And she just keeps stabbing. She doesn't
Yeah.
stop.
I think Archibald stops firing shortly, after beginning. And I would imagine, I don't know what Artie's going to do in this situation, but
Oh, hey!
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to put my guns down as the barrels are still smoking, and I'm just going to fold them behind my back and slowly walk up behind Jinx as she's still just fucking unloading on this thing.
Of course, after the cool description that Colby's going to give.
Do I even need to? You guys nailed it. Here is what I'll say though. This monster was clearly going to speak some final words to spite you, maybe damn you to hell. But you three, he doesn't even get the chance. His mouth continuously at some points like opens and closes. He's trying to speak, but he just simply cannot with this barrage. And eventually, the blue light pours out of one of the fresh stab wounds from Jinx, slams into the wall. All 5 lights are lit now, and the room starts to rumble, but Jinx hasn't stopped stabbing. Then, eventually, the whole room starts to shake. Maybe the whole castle, maybe the entire world. And then all of your chests buck for a second. And then again, Jinx, you finally stop. I need all of you, doesn't really matter now, you didn't take any damage. Mark 5 HP without being able to use any armor.
Damn.
Well, these things. Oh!
Yeah.
That kills me.
Okay, so you go down. Okay, so Archibald 7 goes down. Are you two still up?
Oh, I'm still
Yeah.
up, yeah.
I'm still
Okay.
up.
You turn and see your friend fall. And then your chest buck again. And whatever remaining HP you have, you take it. You all collapse. Like only a couple hours ago, the awareness is gone. Darkness. And then, like before, life surges back into you. You all gasp awake as a strong, constant, powerful, multi-hued light now beats inside of your chest. And the castle's no longer shaking. You have no idea how long you've been out. But you can hear commotion throughout the castle above you, above these tunnels. It sounds like you're not the only one awake anymore. The creator is still dead, exactly where he was left. The sentinels are still unawakened, dead. Whatever the engine did, it bypassed them in its reviving process. And you guys start to make your way back. Along the way,
when we wake up and we're trying to figure out how long we've been out, I take my broken pocket watch, I look at it, and I look up at Archie and I say, "Still at 11:30, can't give up on me yet." And I close it and I go forward.
Yeah, and I'll pass out drinks to each of us. To a job well done.
1 pink jinx, please.
And as you guys move, and you're hearing all this noise above you, some hope starts to seep into your chest. And then you make it to the room where your friends laid down their lives. And for whatever reason, they're not revived. They lay there amongst these dead sentinels, no blinking light. Their bodies are broken. There's pieces of them near, but they are not whole. Seems like the engine bypassed their hearts. As you stand here, before you go back, is there anything you'd like to do with the bodies?
Artie kind of scoops up. I'll say GR, because he was bigger. Scoop up GR8, kind of lean him over his flat top. Good job, soldier.
I'll bend down and just scoop up whatever is left on Krakus.
Okay.
As I just have him kind of draped across my arms.
I gather up any like little pieces that I know came from them to like hold on to.
Yeah.
No man left behind. We should
No one
return.
left behind.
And you guys carry them, and you eventually reach the large archway that entered you into this place. Queen Aurora 10 is there in her brilliance, alive, waiting. She's surrounded by many highly important Clanks, and she rushes forward and embraces you, Jinx, as you're the only one not currently holding an entire body. She thanks you all profusely, asking you what happened, what had been done. She sees the body as these others take these Clanks from you. And as you are guided back into the castle, you recount to her everything that happened and the heroes that your friends were. Somehow, as you go, everyone has returned. Whoever had died, except your 2 friends, you saved them all. And now, we fast forward. 2 weeks later. There have been literal parades for you 3 for this entire time, but that's not what it's about today. In fact, this is somewhat of a somber moment. You're back up in the private queen's level of the castle, the queen's private level of the castle, within a room usually designated for her repairs or buffs. It's a medical room of sorts. There's a few top-level welders and healers there, looking at the 2 pods that are standing, in which your 2 friends are motionless, GR and Krakus. Their bodies have been fixed and melded, having constant repairs on them this whole time. The queen dismisses her personnel, leaving only you 3 and her.
No matter what we've tried, we can't bring them back. They will be honored, of course, just as you are, but we're going to shut down the operation. It feels wrong to have their bodies here without their life batteries fueling them. If there's anything you'd like to say to them, or perhaps give to them to keep in their tombs, I know that they had given parts of themselves to you during your work together. Perhaps it should rest with them, unless you'd rather keep it. Either way, I'll give you a few moments. We will move the bodies tomorrow.
And then she nods and leaves the room.
Well, did anybody rehearse?
I don't think there is a right thing to say in a moment like this.
But the only thing that I really have, I've seen a lot of soldiers go. A lot of them, no chance of coming back. I was an unusual case when I came back. It's never easy seeing those boys go. The 5s, the 6s, the 7s and 8s, even the 9s. But for some strange reason, these two don't feel so distant. That light we have in our chests now feels close to them. Almost like these two are still beating with us.
Well said, Artie. It would be a dishonor to turn their heroic sacrifice into anything less than that. It was my greatest pleasure to serve alongside them. And you're right, recounting the numbers puts things into perspective. It's hard to see someone younger than you go, but even 8's not necessarily our world anymore. But I look forward to what this generation will bring. And I look down to Jinx.
She looks at the two capsules that they're in and says, "They were a better family than my real family. And they helped wipe the slate clean of how I grew up. And I'll never forget that. And
They
I'm gonna
were your
miss
real
them.
family, Jinx.
You all are." And she'll take I think GR already has a black wire wrapped around his wrist, but I'm going to assume that that was possibly destroyed. And so she's going to take 2 more black wires from her head and wrap them, like tie them in a bow around each of their wrists to leave some of her with them.
You had already given him back his wire, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had.
Yes.
That was.
Yeah.
That already happened.
Does Krakus have his toy creator on him?
Not unless you gave it to him.
Oh, Jinx probably picked it up.
I would have picked it up.
Yeah.
Actually, I would have looked for that for sure when we were
Perhaps in
grabbing
the
their
end,
bodies.
it's a mercy. He went out before finding out who the creator really was. In his mind, he saved the world in the way that the creator would want.
100%.
Sometimes that's better than reality. But perhaps we won't give it to him wherever he's entombed.
Might be a bit of a strange one. But
And it,
as a hatch opens, Artie will kind of come in, and there's just a stack of cups that will kind of slide open, and they kind of like dangle together. M8, you haven't been active for a while now, but you got a good job to do. So slide over and tuck M8 next to GR8.
very good. And at some point, you all turn to leave. You saved the world. You should be happy. And you are on some level, but losing friends like this still hurts. And even though you'll live on, you know that life won't ever feel exactly the same without them there. But as you step close to the door, you feel something. An electrical surge. Maybe it was your words. Maybe it was the gifts. Maybe it was returning M8. Maybe it was just pure luck. But in that moment, as you turn back to face your friends, you see it. A multicolored light blinking in each of their chests. And that is where this story will conclude.